Good morning and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin. I make simple and delicious vegan recipes and film eclectic, we'll say, lifestyle content. Today I'm showing you everything I eat in a day. Our fridge is currently in a state of pure chaos, so we're gonna be tackling that first. Before we clean the fridge though, I decided to do a little pantry and a fridge restock from my favorite online grocery store and also the sponsor of this video, Thrive Market. They're an online membership-based grocery store that is dedicated to making healthy living easy and affordable for everyone. I've been shopping at Thrive Market for years. They have everything I need and it's super easy to filter the products based on your lifestyle or dietary restrictions. For me personally, Thrive Market always beats the local health food stores that I would have to go to get these items from, and I love that I can shop online from the comfort of my own home. But they also have a price match guarantee, so if you can find one of your favorite products elsewhere, they will match the best price, which is pretty cool because you don't even have to leave your house to get a price match. So this time I got a bunch of pantry staples that we were running low on, plus a few fun items. We've got some hemp hearts. We love putting these in smoothies. Some chia seed. I always buy my low sodium organic tamari from Thrive Market. It's the best price I've ever found. And we also have got some pitted Kalamata olives. We're huge olive fans over here. And then I also got some spicy pasta sauce. We love this Rouse brand and Thrive Market actually had a really great price for it. Then the rest of the stuff is more fun. I am obsessed with these sourdough einkorn crackers. I don't know, I've never even seen them at a grocery store near me, but they just they taste simple but good at the same time. They have like the sweet sourdough type of tang. So I got some of those. We also really love this Morello cherry jam, right Dylan? I got more cherry jam.
This stuff is great.
Yeah, we're obsessed with it. We go through it a lot and they have like big jars of it. It's actually really hard to find near us too. And then last but not least, I'm obsessed with chocolate. So I decided to try some of the Thrive Market's organic chocolate covered hazelnuts. They're vegan and ethically sourced. Because I spent over $50, I got a free gift. So I got some grilled artichoke hearts, which I love, so it was a win-win. So this is kind of an eclectic haul, but Thrive Market has literally everything. They also have cleaning products, pet products, hygiene, skincare, dental, basically anything you want, you can probably find it on Thrive Market and for a good price. So if you live in the US and you want to try Thrive Market, you can click the link in the description below or go to thrivemarket.com/Caitlin@Shoemaker and you'll get 40% off of your first order plus a free gift, which is a fantastic deal. So be sure to check it out. I feel like I'm about to expose myself, but here's the before. Yeah, it's kind of a hot mess. Nothing really has a place, and so because of that, sometimes things do definitely get shoved to the back and then forgotten about. Because I work with food, I feel like we have a lot of food, and then also we just love condiments, which I feel like in a lot of these aesthetic fridge videos, no one has condiments. It's literally like fruit and soda and like, do they eat? I don't know, but this is going to be definitely a more realistic fridge clean out because we have a lot of stuff going on here. And I'm just going to try to find a functional way to store things that works for us. So hopefully we stop hiding food in the back of our fridge and ultimately wasting it. So I think the first thing I have to do is just empty everything, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. And also the annoying thing about our fridge is that it beeps and I have no clue how to turn it off. I need some more motivation, so we're going to be playing Dickinson in the background while we do this. Oh my gosh, that was way more work than I expected. I didn't film myself restocking the fridge, but I figured I'd give you a little tour now that it's completed. So as a refresher, here is the before, and now here is the after. I did a little reorganizing, but these side drawers look pretty much the same. We have vegan butter, veggie broth, hot sauce, more like standard condiments, and more hot sauce and mustard. Then over here we have our supplements. This is like a bunch of variety of Asian condiments which kind of leak up to here, and then we have a few different like vegan Parmesan things. And then for the main part of the fridge, the only thing that I really bought was a few of these clear bins from Target. I didn't buy a ton because that's just not really functional for us. But I thought some of them would be functional. So for example, here I have some jars filled with some ground flax and the chia and hemp hearts I got from Thrive Market. So we can easily pull this out. We use these in smoothies. Then over here I put sort of all the sweet stuff together. So we have like jams and maple syrup. Here we'll probably keep like kombucha, various beverages. I like this because you can store the bottles like this way or stack them in. Then, you know, we just have standard like nut milk, some leftovers. It's actually some flour. Then I got a drawer for all of our like olives and pickly stuff like sun-dried tomatoes and capers. And then in this corner, I've always stored like my extra nuts because it's better to keep those in the fridge if you have the space. And luckily I do. So I just put them in glass jars and shove them all up there. And then we have our produce drawers. I mean, I just have stuff shoved in there. It's not really like groundbreaking. And then down here, we always keep our tofu. We have a lot of vegan cheese right now, which isn't standard for us, but it's what we have now. Some tortillas. I always keep the carrots back there because they just fit nicely. More vegan cheese, some avocados, and honestly, this isn't good. I wouldn't recommend it. Leave a comment down below betting how long you think it's gonna take until I mess all of this up again. I would bet a month. Honestly, I'm a very organized person, but I wouldn't say I'm the neatest person. And when it comes to work, sometimes I'm in a rush and I just shove things in and gradually things get unorganized. And that's just who I am and I accept it. I'm never gonna have a Pinterest perfect fridge that's all full of like clear acrylic bins and everything is perfectly organized all the time. I just feel like that's not real life. And if that brings you joy, good for you. But I just feel like I'd rather read than have a perfectly organized fridge or be doing something else. So that's just where my priorities lie, I guess. But anyways, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna make a mishmash lunch based on whatever we have in the fridge. I've been going through this phase where I'm obsessed with bagels, which honestly I see no problems with. And we have a local bakery that sells discount bagels. It's like $2 for a dozen, which I feel like is pretty good. So I've been having this everything bagel sandwich a lot. The first step is you put some cream cheese on your bagel. Then you top it off with some thinly sliced tomato. And then last but not least, I top it off with more everything bagel seasoning. So I got this one at Thrive Market. Ta-da! I'm pretty sure you could order this at any bagel shop, but I just gotta say, the combo is amazing. I do feel like I should have like a balanced lunch, so I have this, but then we also just have some leftovers. It's basically like chickpeas, and there's some sweet potatoes and bell pepper in it, but it's mostly chickpeas. So I'm probably just gonna put some hot sauce on this and then enjoy it on the side. I got lime sparkling water. I wanted to give you all a little reading update since several of you seem to like it, and I like talking about it too, so I'm gonna share. So in my last video, I talked about reading the first 4 books in the A Court of Thorns and Roses like series. So since that video has come out, I also finished A Court of Silver. Overall, I liked it. I will put my ranking of like the books here just in case you're curious of which ones were my favorite. Once I got into it and like by the end, I thought it was a really interesting take on like focusing on other characters in the story. I'm trying not to give like too many spoilers. I will say personally, I read for like the plot and the world immersion, not for, as the kids say, the spice. And this book, I was like, whoa, that's some spice. I still think book 2 was my favorite, followed by book 3, like on the list. I'll put it up here again. So I don't know, it's very close to second place, but I'm gonna put it as third because honestly, I just like some of the other characters better, though I will say I liked the messaging in this book more than the third book, but I think I like the plot of the third book more than the plot of this one, if that makes sense. I just found it more interesting and like captivating, whereas this one I felt like at times it was like slow, then it was fast, and it was slow and fast. But without spoiling anything, I definitely like the themes that even if you've made mistakes in your past life, like you are worthy, and self-improvement. And I also thought it was really cool the like themes of like feminine kinship or like connection with other women and forming like a lifelong friend and chosen family that way. So I'm very excited to see where the storyline goes next. Personally, I would like a storyline around Moore. I think that would be really interesting because we could get like a flashback into her past, maybe find out what happened from like Eris's perspective. And I also think a feminine queer romance would be a great add to the book, especially with maybe Emery. I think that would be cool. So I would like to see that. I also want more of like Fair and Reese. So everyone on TikTok seems to like Azriel, but I feel like I don't really know him. Elaine, I feel like, has zero character development. Like, what do we know about that girl besides that she's very sweet, likes to garden, and is slowly getting more spunky? So I don't know. I would be shocked if the next book was about her or him. I could see him, but I don't know. I feel like she needs more oomph before I would become like captivated with a book about her. Anyways, so that's the end of that. I have read 2 more books since then. I read Malibu Rising, which I'll give a 4 out of 5. I think I enjoyed Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo more. I just think all of her books have a very similar style, and after reading the last 2 within like the last 3 to 4 months, it kind of felt a little redundant at times. I also read Vengeful by V.E. Schwab, which is book 2 of the like Vicious series. Honestly, I think I give it a 3 out of 5. Like, I didn't have a bad time reading it, but I also didn't have a great time reading it. And maybe it's just because I'm like a good girl at heart. Like, that book is definitely more like dark and twisty and murderous. So if you like anti-heroes, I think you would get into it. I just don't think it's like the genre that appeals most to me. I like some of her other series more. And then now, literally just this morning, I started the Throne of Glass series. I literally just started though, so I don't really have any opinions. So that's everything in my book realm for now. That wasn't planned. Hi, we got back from I want to say casino, but it's not a casino.
Big Al's.
Like
Entertainment Center.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Bowling, arcade, drinks. It was fun.
It was a good time. And now we're going to snack on these Thrive Market chocolate covered hazelnuts.
I like them a lot.
Like a vegan Ferrero Rocher. All right, well, that's all from us. So thank you for tuning into the vlog. And if you want to check out Thrive Market, go to thrivemarket.com/Caitlin Shoemaker for 40% off your first order plus a free gift up to $50 in value.
I would do it if I were you.
Awesome. Well, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care of yourselves and bye.